Jake and Marcus, both 28, earn $55,000 a year. They share the same debt, $22,000 in student loans, $14,000 for a car, and $6,000 on a credit card. Their total debt is $42,000, mirroring the national average. After expenses, both have $600 left monthly. Their choices with this money diverge. Jake follows Dave Ramsey's debt snowball. He intensely throws every dollar at his debt, starting with the smallest balance, the credit card. He then rolls that payment into the car loan, then student loans. He even takes a weekend side gig to accelerate his progress. Marcus, however, makes minimum debt payments and invests every extra dollar into a low-cost S&P 500 index fund, expecting 10% returns. His blended debt interest rate is 9 to 10%. On paper, why pay off cheap debt when the market offers more? Both believe the other is mistaken, but running the numbers over years reveals a gap rarely expected. Dave Ramsey might be more right than finance brothers admit, for an often overlooked reason. Ramsey isn't against investing. His baby steps are clear. Step 2 is paying off all consumer debt. Then step 4 is investing 15% of income. The debt snowball isn't about math. It's about momentum and psychology. If people were purely mathematical, they wouldn't have credit card debt. For the first 2 years, Marcus seems like the genius. He invests $600 monthly, and his portfolio grows to over $16,000. Jake, meanwhile, lives frugally, hammering his debt. After 2 years, Marcus has $16,000 invested and $34,000 debt, a net worth of $18,000. Jake has $0 invested and $19,000 debt, a net worth of $19,000. Marcus is ahead on paper, enjoying a normal lifestyle. Everyone thinks Jake is extreme. If the story ended here, Marcus would win. But the story doesn't end here. Marcus pays $110 monthly in credit card interest, guaranteed money to the company. He earns 10% on investments but pays 22% on debt. After taxes, his real return drops to 7 to 8%. The spread between debt cost and investment earnings is razor thin, deeply negative on the credit card. A 401 SMSA employer match is an exception, offering an instant 50% return. But Marcus invests his entire $600 surplus in a taxable account. He's carrying 22% credit card debt. That's not optimization. It's overconfidence. His minimum payments mostly cover interest, not principal. Jake is sprinting. Around 34 months, he pays off his $42,000 debt. Suddenly, his entire paycheck is free. He now has his original $600 surplus plus former minimum payments, totaling $1,450 per month. He builds an emergency fund, then invests $1,400 monthly. Marcus still makes minimum payments, investing only $600. His portfolio grows, but he carries over $30,000 in debt. His credit card bleeds at 22%, and his financial decisions are limited by 3 lenders. Now, let's look at 10 years. Jake's path: 0 investing for 34 months, then an emergency fund, then $1,400 monthly investing. By year 10, his portfolio is worth $165,000 to $175,000. He has 0 debt and a solid emergency fund. Marcus's path: investing $600 monthly for 120 months. By year 10, his portfolio is $140,000 to $155,000. Jake invested for less than 7 years, yet he's ahead. First, he paid dramatically less interest, saving $12,000 to $18,000. Second, once debt-free, Jake can invest much larger amounts each month, and larger contributions compound faster. This assumes Marcus is perfect, investing every month without fail, never panicking. In reality, almost no one does that. Studies show the average investor earns 3 to 4% annually, despite the S&P 500's 10%. The gap comes from emotional decisions. Marcus's plan needs robotic discipline. Jake's plan doesn't require perfect discipline during market crashes. For 3 years, Jake has no portfolio to panic sell. Every dollar he sends to debt permanently reduces principal. It works whether the market is up or down. Ramsey's approach is psychologically bulletproof. This is the real reason Dave Ramsey is right, a reason he doesn't emphasize. It's not just a moral issue. It's behavioral. His method removes the biggest threat to your financial future, you. Practical takeaway, take your 401k match first. It's free money. High interest debt, 7 to 8% and above, should be attacked aggressively. Very low interest debt, below 5%, makes a strong case for investing. The 5 to 7% range is a gray zone, depending on your discipline, taxes, and ability to stay the course for years. The honest question, will I actually invest that money every month for 10 years, no matter what? If not, Ramsey's path is safer. Jake attacked debt for 3 years, then invested aggressively. Marcus invested from day one, but carried debt longer and fought human nature. After 10 years, Jake, who invested for less time, had a higher net worth. Not smarter or luckier, but less interest, larger investments, and no emotional decisions. The real trap isn't choosing debt payoff or investing. It's making a $42,000 decision based on a half-understood rule, without assessing your discipline. The best financial plan isn't the one that wins on a spreadsheet. It's the one you'll actually finish.